no marriage is beautiful without love. Because if you have selfish people in a marriage, that marriage is headed to the rock. If you have people who are always angry at each other, that marriage is headed to the rocks. If you have people who do not tolerate each other, people who are always talking about your sins, you know how it is. So if you want to build a stable marriage, you must learn how beautiful marriages are built. The highest level of learning is becoming. Anything you want to become, you must learn. If you want to become a good businessman, you must learn to be a good businessman. If you want to be a good orator, you must learn to become a good orator. So that is the highest. Okay? Instructions are materials of construction. The instructions you get, they are materials you use to build what you want to build. So your marriage is not beautiful if you have not learned and practiced, if you have not become what you have learned. It is not enough to hear, but it is in becoming. How do you become? Practicing that which you have learned. Steady practice. Try it. Do it. And before you know it, it becomes part of you. Your marriage is not beautiful if violence exists. If your children become miscreants, deviants, reprobates, your marriage is not beautiful. If you're not eager and excited to go home after work, you don't have a beautiful marriage. If your spouse is not better off now than when you met her or him, it's not a good marriage. Someone is suffering. And if there is no satisfaction, no fulfillment, it's not a good marriage. You need to build a good marriage. You need to build it. So you cannot spend resources, your time, to build something you do not have value for. So how do you value your marriage? How do you value your marriage? If you don't have value for that marriage, you will not spend resources to build that marriage. Generally, the makeup of a husband is a value adder. If the man is not bringing value or will not bring value, watch that man very well. Ask yourself, can I? There must be value. I'm not talking about money alone. There must be value. Something this person is bringing that is being added. Something. Is he a priest? A priest is like a connector to divinity. It's the man able to connect you to divinity. He must be a teacher and a mentor. He must be a leader. A leader is the one who feels and feels. He feels, F-E-E-L-S, and he feels, F-I-L-L-S. That's a leader. He feels your pain, and he feels you, he supports you, so you don't, that pain is minimal, so you can manage that pain. He feels what you go through, and he's able to feel you enough that you are able, he becomes the wing upon you cruise through. That's a leader. The makeup of a wife, is a life giver. Eve means a life giver. So the wife, that's why they incubate, they give life. So wives, women, are you life givers? Or are you knives trying to break the man? Trying to kill the man, trying to destroy. It is not in your makeup to destroy. It is the devil that put it in you. A wife is designed to submit to the husband. That's a wife. Submission gives power. Submission, it gives power. When you submit, you can get anything from that man. Every wife has a responsibility of becoming a helper, a good helper, a suitable helpmate. If you are not built up to help, don't go into that marriage. You are built to be a complementary side of that marriage. That's what you're built to do. Complement the man, not compete with him. Complement him. So, in other words, if there is a noticeable weakness in your husband, it is not the man that failed. It is you, the wife, that failed. You have to be transparent. I am so transparent with finances, okay, to my wife. You don't give room to thinking that maybe a woman got 20 pounds out of him, okay? So you make this trust. You build the trust. When my salary comes, as it comes, if I'm at home, I'll just use my phone and say, let's see. And she'll look at it and say, hey, it increased this month. Or why did it reduce this month? We look at this together. It's been transparent. So simple. That woman will not demand when she has seen it all. Go home and start building your marriage. If you are not yet married, you have seen qualities to look out for, and then make sure you have a good marriage.